action.
Hello guys, welcome to this evening's webinar. My name is Tim Phillips and I'll be your anchor here. We started yesterday, rather the previous day, on the general China importation and how you can become a pro using 5 major strategies. And we took on 3 strategies yesterday. Generally, we have the PTSRC. That's how I try to categorize them. Yesterday we treated the PTS, and right now we're going to be looking at the RC. But a quick recap on what the PTS is. The P stands for pre-order, T stands for trainings, and S stands for C. That is water C, yes. So pre-order involves you leveraging on Alibaba's platforms. Basically, when you are dealing with importation, you are leveraging on Alibaba platforms, Alibaba group platforms, including Alibaba.com, Alibaba 1688, Taobao, Tmall, Idlefish, Pinduoduo, and the likes of them, AliExpress as well. But we find out that where you find manufacturers, factories with very cheap products are the Alibaba, the 1688, the Taobao, the Pinduoduo, okay? So you have the cheapest products on these platforms, and when you go on there, you can actually find as many things as you want. You know, if you're going to get into our full training on importation, that is something you can send a message to however you got into this video and get the full importation guide, the master class, where it's going to guide you from beginning, from A to Z, on how you can source for the product, find quality sellers, get the items on the website, place the orders, make the payments, and get it shipped to wherever you are in Nigeria. Okay, so but in this training we are considering the strategies to be an excellent importer, to make massive sales income in the shortest period, whether you are a beginner or you have been involved in the business for a period. Okay, so like I said, the pre-order, when you are handling pre-order, it is, as the word is, you pre-order goods. You buy goods beforehand, before they arrive. So you present products from these Alibaba platforms to your customers. You're going to take, whether it's the fashion niche you are going to focus on, or gadgets, or wares, or jewelries, you know, name it, electronics, human hair, yes, human hair. Just whatever field of product or business you are going into based on what you intend to sell. Get the products, get the pictures of these items, get the videos, make a story, create a story around it. I talked about marketing, how that the stories you tell matter so much more than the products you sell. That's why in this world, every single type of product can be sold. Yes, because people create stories. When you can create a beautiful story around your product, there are 2 categories, major categories, not the only, but the major categories of stories you create. Number 1 is reviews. Talk about the product, talk about how people have used them and how good it works. That is it, reviews. Then the second one is how the product operates, how it works, how it is being used. Okay, so firstly you talk about people who have purchased the product and what they have to say about it. And the second one, talk about how the product works. And you know, in these 2 events, most likely you are going to be using video descriptions. So make a video around your product. If you are going to be using pictures, make sure the caption tells a good story about it. Okay, that's where you're going to make effective sales. And secondly, about marketing, we talk about building your WhatsApp list. In selling, you are going to be having discussions, you're going to be having chat conversations with your customers, and we know that closing sales in this modern time is done majorly on WhatsApp. So you are going to find more sales on WhatsApp. Therefore, growing your WhatsApp list is as important as the product, as getting the capital or the products you want to invest in. Okay, so grow your WhatsApp list. You have more people viewing your WhatsApp status, and you can do this via advertising. There is a WhatsApp growth hack training, growth hack course that you can actually take. I will recommend one for you, the one we use to grow our audience to over 1,000 people viewing our WhatsApp status every single time we post any updates. Okay, so imagine you have that kind of number. What will be stopping you from making 2, 3, 10, 15 sales every single day? Think about that. So you need to grow your WhatsApp list. Send a DM to however you got into this video. and get a link to that WhatsApp group course. Okay, so once your WhatsApp list is set, then the next thing, you have your products from Alibaba 1688. You upload them. I'm tracking the time. You upload them, and then you have a lot of people who make requests. Now, these requests they are going to be making in pre-order is that they are going to be making payments. Okay, they are going to be making commitments. China shipping takes about roughly the most commonest people use is air cargo. It takes about 2 weeks to get to Nigeria. Express delivery takes about 4-5 days. That's the most expensive. Then we have sea shipping, which takes about 70 days, barely a few days after 2 months. Okay, so air cargo, which is the commonest, about 2 weeks. You let these customers know that in 2 weeks their goods are going to arrive. Okay, and you upload these products on your WhatsApp status. They are definitely going to be cheaper than the prices they will get it here in Nigeria. So having done that, what people do is you put the prices of these products. Of course, when you learn importation, you know how to arrange your prices, how to put prices on products, okay? So you put your prices and let them know that when the goods arrive, these people will pay shipping fee, or you charge the total fee for the product at the very time you are posting it. So people make payments or make part payments, and all you have to do is order the goods they paid for. If you want to order extra, fine. If you don't want to order any extra, you want to just use the monies they sent you, that's great as well. This means you will not even be involving your capital. This is how we tell people you can start importation with zero capital. So you don't even need to involve your own money. As soon as they've made their orders, you set a duration. Probably within 2 weeks, you post for a period of 2 weeks. You keep posting these products over and over again on your WhatsApp story. You can create a WhatsApp group where people can join. These people who have viewed your story can join, and you put up the products there, the products you want them to order. Okay, the products you want to bring to Nigeria. You let them make their orders all over, as many as they want. And as soon as that is done, you find out that more people begin to tell their friends about it, bring their friends into the group, refer their friends to you so that they can see the products you post because they are cheaper. You're getting them from outside the country. And as soon as all the monies are sent to you, you make your order, ship the goods, and distribute. That's pre-order, okay? Now, the second one is training. You find out that when you keep up with this pre-order system, you find a lot of people who want to begin to do the same. They want to begin to sell to their own customers. Now, for pre-order, I'm talking about making about $1 million in 60 days, yeah? So when I talk about you bringing goods in 2 weeks, and then you run your pre-order for about 7 to 14 days. So within a 60-day period, you've done close to 3 sets of pre-orders and grossing 300,000 naira in profits from a single pre-order is no exaggeration. Yes, if you have close to 500 people seeing the products you post, there's nothing stopping you from doing 20, 30, 40, 50 sales every time you run pre-order. So that's $1 million in the bag within 60 days by running pre-order. And the next one, don't forget, we are discussing PTS, the PTS structure. The second one is trainings. As your pre-order system keeps going on for weeks and months, you find many people in your group, many people viewing your story who are reselling the products you are posting. They are reselling. You find contacts who are ordering for 10, 15, 20 pieces, 40 pieces. Definitely they are not the ones using all, they are reselling. So these people eventually will want to learn how you get your goods. So this is where training comes in. You begin to teach them on importation itself. Training on its own, it's a major and a massive income stream for many businesses, digital marketers, importers, content creators and all that. They run trainings. One major thing training does is that it makes you an authority in your field. It makes you an authority. It makes people trust you more because you have a lot of information to give them. They know you understand exactly what you are doing. So definitely when you have been doing this for a while, buying, importing goods, you understand the way the whole system works. You have a lot to say about what you do. You have a lot of information to communicate to them. So when this is done, when this is available, the knowledge is there already, you begin to run trainings. You make a graphic, you make a design, you make a flyer, you make a video, talk about a training, fix a date, and let people come in, teach them about how this business works. And when that is done, you will get a lot of people interested. Don't forget, we are working from a point where you have a growing WhatsApp list, not just a growing WhatsApp list, a growing. You keep growing your WhatsApp list. You keep running ads. You keep referring getting referrals to come into your DM through advertising, through friends, through families, through colleagues, and all that. Let people know about the products you sell. Let them know about the business you do. I mentioned Facebook page. You have a Facebook account. Your Facebook account, rather, the one you have been using all these years. Take advantage of that page. All those people there are practically people you've known all your life. Okay? School, family, church, and all that. Begin to post this stuff. And when people ask about what you do, drop your WhatsApp link. Let them send a message to you on WhatsApp. Or you tell them to drop their number and you send them a message on WhatsApp. That way you are growing your WhatsApp list. So convert your Facebook list to your WhatsApp list. Start with that. Convert your Facebook list to your WhatsApp list. Let all those people on your Facebook accounts come to your DM on WhatsApp and begin to see what you post regularly. And of course, you can also post on Facebook story as well. So when this is done, you will have more people seeing what you post. If you are running a training, you have more people see the training and then they get in. Also for trainings, I believe you see lots of adverts on Instagram, foreigners, Nigerians who run ads, how to fly to Canada without TOEFL, without writing IELTS, how to get your visa in 2 days, how to, lots of trainings, how to run it, how to run Facebook advertising and all that. So you as a person doing importation, you get to a point where you can actually tell people how to get their goods from China hassle free. And there are different aspects to China importation. We have air importation, we have gadget importation. These are different niches when it comes to importation. We group them this way because they are particular to those fields. There is like a broad area, a broad unit. So we can't just generalize it to the others. Human air, or rather generally air importation, air extensions. Then we have gadgets, phones, laptops, and the likes around gadgets, television sets, computers, projectors, you name it, gadgets, yeah. Then we now have general importation, fashion, jewelries, electronics, and all that. Yeah, so we have these different niches when it comes to importation, so you can handle trainings on in this individual aspects. You can handle trainings on this individual, and it also extends into other areas as how to, help people how to set up a verified Alipay account. We also will learn that when we talk about the other strategies with making money via importation. Okay, so that is for training. Then people come in. The first training we ran, one of the first trainings we ran, then we used Instagram ads and we got well over 100 people. We charged 5,000 naira for the training, ran the advert for 3 weeks, got well over 100 people who signed up, who paid for the training. We made over 500,000 in 3 weeks. And since then, we've been running consistent trainings almost every month of the year. Yes, recently paid an advertising agency again 100,000 naira to grow our WhatsApp list so we can run another set of trainings. That is how this thing works. That's how this thing works. Okay, this is just a free training. Okay, this is one of the regular free trainings we do to our WhatsApp audience, and glad you're a part of it right now. So with this, you are making a good amount of money, whether it's as you are running your pre-order, you are running trainings. Then the third one is C shipping. That is the S. C shipping. Okay. Now you might look at it, okay, why C? Why is it categorized this way? Why are we considering C? Because C shipping has to do with, I told you it's about 70 days that it takes to get to Nigeria. So why will anyone want to choose this option? The reason is because C shipping has the cheapest cost, the lowest cost rather, for the lowest shipping costs. Yes, it involves the lowest shipping cost. So for items that have large weight, shipping is charged based on the weight of products. So for items that are heavy, say refrigerators, television sets, gadgets, computers, printers, 3D printers, and fans, and standing fans, you name furnitures, yes, furnitures, wardrobes, designer shelves, and all that. These things are preferably brought in via sea, or large bales of clothes, 1,000 pieces, fabrics, materials, all this stuff. People prefer to bring it via sea, wait for that long, more than 2 months. When the goods come, the total cost, both the manufacturer price and shipping all together, is going to be very low. And when they put these products in the market, they are selling at very good profit. You know, you can, after this period of 70 days, whatever product you bring and sell out, you can be making 300 to 500% in profits. Yes, probably you bring goods worth 500,000, and at the end of your sales, you are doing up to 1.5 million, 2 million in sales. This is how sea shipping works. The last one we brought for a client were drilling tools. I mentioned this in the previous class we had. Drilling tools. And a single box of this drilling tool costs 20, and I think he bought about 40 boxes of these drilling tools. That is going to how much in millions now? I think about 8 million. Is it 8? Yes, about 8 million naira. So we have people who bring goods like this, and when he's going to, and the total amount he paid for these things is barely 4 million, and he's going to be making in sales of close to 8 million naira. So waiting for 70 days, when you begin to run an importation business, you make yourself public, you have an Instagram account where people can see the stuff you do, or a website. You begin to find, businesses, people who own stores, who run physical stores in Nigeria, all around Nigeria. We are a major supplier for many stores in Lagos, Computer Village, Lagos Island Market, and all that bring in tools like this. So whenever they want to restock, you are the one they are going to come to. You are the one they are going to contact to run the whole shipping for them, to make the purchase and run the shipping. And that is you doing a lot of money. We're not talking about you making a million anymore. We're talking about you making millions whenever there is a single sea shipment. So it will start from you understanding fully how importation works, getting the masterclass. You know, if you have not taken the masterclass, our masterclass, where we explain how to use all these Alibaba platforms, how to really leverage on them, get access to all kinds of products, our suppliers' contacts for accessories, for gadgets, for electronics, for human hair, and all that. Get into the DM and ask for the masterclass. I tell you are missing out on a lot if you are not taking that masterclass. Yes, and so when you do that, you can begin to talk about leveraging on everything I've been saying. Then the last two methods, we have the RC projects. We have PTS, then RC. There are 5 strategies here. Okay, so the RC means running an agency. R stands for running an agency, and C stands for company projects, company orders. This thing is in stages, okay? You are running a pre-order, you are buying goods and bringing to Nigeria to sell. Whether you are doing it through air cargo or you are doing it through sea, that you are bringing goods into the country to sell. Then you begin to run trainings, let more people know about you, give out information on what you do. You know, when this is set, you get to a stage where you begin to run an agency. That is what we do. TradeKey is an agency, okay? TradeKey is a China agency, a procurement agency where we help people get whatever they need in terms of products from China, particularly, and also Turkey. So when you get to this stage, this R stage, you are actually at I would almost call it at your rest. You are almost at your resting points, because at this stage, everyone who talks about importation, who is just getting into importation, who wants to learn about it, who wants to buy goods, who wants to ship through air cargo or through sea, they come to you. You become the agents. You become their channel, how they can access China. You are that access, okay? That is what we are. That's what TradeKey is. We have a staff body, we have customer service, and we have people handling as many other aspects of our business. So running the agency is the point where we can be talking about a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and you are doing $1 million. Yes. This is no longer 60-day duration. Because at this stage, you already have the customer. You can't just start out as an agency. If you've been doing importation already before now, then you can actually get on and ask how you can set up a China agency. We have a training on that. Setting up your own China agency, grossing a minimum of 300,000 every month. That is the minimum. Yes, it's almost a given. crossing the minimum of 300,000 naira every month, because people are sending their orders, and what we do is that we charge an agent fee. We charge a fee whenever orders are sent. Whenever we help people handle any order from China, we have a little percentage that we charge. Okay, whenever we help people make payments to their suppliers, whenever we handle any shipments. And then you will now have, like I said, I mentioned people who buy goods via sea, businesses that probably physical stores. We handle for many physical stores that sell electronics, that sell printers, that sell generators. You know, whenever they want to restock, they want to buy 20 pieces, they want to buy 15 pieces. We're talking about millions of naira here that they send to us. And these people don't even want to know. These people are even elderly. Most of us are, I mean, in their 40s and 50s. They don't even know how to go on Alibaba 1688 or whatever to look for product. So we handle everything: the sourcing, the purchase, the payment, the shipping, the delivery for them. So we are the one actually, it seems that it will now be as though we are the ones selling the goods to them. So we give them the price, the China price, by ourselves. We source the products from this Chinese website and give them a price, fix a price for these products. And then they request for a quantity and we ship. So we are not only making money from the shipping procedure, we're also making money from the products, selling these products to them. So that's why I talk about sea shipping as one very good means where we make a lot of money. So RC is actually, the RC area is my favorite. This R, particularly running an agency, is big deal. If you can get into it, get in. If you feel okay, you are ready to grow your audience and begin to talk about how and begin to present yourself as a China agent well enough, you can start out immediately. Okay, so to get onto our what do you call it, to set up an agency, a China agency, to learn how to set it up from the Chinese accounts, buying goods, how to buy goods, how to make payments, communicating with suppliers and all that. We charge a 20,000 naira fee. Okay, it's actually a token. We used to charge at 50,000 before, but we're bringing it down. If you are taking part in this training, then it's fair enough for you to take it at 20,000 naira. I mean, that's one very amazing offer you can get compared to what you're going to be doing and what you're going to be achieving with it. So run an agency, you're going to take it at 20,000 naira, and it cuts across all I mentioned earlier. You can get help. You stand in a position where you can help people get as much as they want, almost everything they need from China. Amazing, right? Yes, very amazing. Then the last one is the company purchases. That's the C. C stands for company purchases. This, I'm going to give an instance, okay? During the COVID-19 year, we had MTN, we had GT Bank, and there was one other organization that requested for face shields. And they did not request for 10 pieces. They did not request for 20. They did not request for 100. They did not request for 1,000. They did not request for 5,000. They requested for 50,000 pieces. I think GT requested for 10,000. MTN did the largest, 50,000 pieces of face shields. And on this 50,000, we are making a profit of about 50 naira on every one face shield. Every single face shield, we had a profit of 50 naira. For some companies with supply, we had a profit of 100 naira, some 80 naira on each one. Now, just do a simple math: 50 naira times 50,000 pieces of face shields. How much is that in what do you call it? In how much does that total at? I think 2.5 million. Yeah. Yes. And imagine the ones we did about 100 naira on. If we did 100 naira times 50,000, that is 5 million naira from a single purchase. And it wasn't even sea shipping, it was air cargo. It arrived in barely 3 weeks. Okay? A single purchase. No stress, no capital involved. They sent the full money, we made the purchase and delivered. That is how, and these items, they actually distributed most of it like souvenirs, gave it to hospitals, gave it to schools and all that when they resumed. So, and also their staff, their entire staff body and all that. So, these are what this where company purchase comes in. I arranged the 5 strategies in order of progression. So before you might get to this point, you can begin to handle this as soon as you start your pre-order. Okay, you might begin to get companies that reach out to you, or people that know you that will link you up to companies. But it's important that you understand how it starts and where you can get to with China importation. Right now, we do almost everything. The whole 5 strategies we employ it every single time. We have income coming in from all these media, So we have organizations as well. People who want to buy, probably they want to maybe a new set of laptops for their company. They reach out to you, a new set of generators, a new set of say they want to make maybe a promotion, share pens, biros, jotters. They want to share power banks, flash drives, branding these products. We handle branding from China. We discuss with the suppliers, we chat with them, we send the company logo or the company inscription. Armbands, yes, I have done armbands for RCCG. These RCG armbands I have printed and shipped them from China. Yes, I wish I had some samples left here, I would have shown it to you. So we handle all these things. That's where company purchase comes in. These monies they send are not 10,000 naira, they are not 15,000 naira. They are in millions, okay? We have companies who give out, there's this power bank that's very small like this. I had a type here. I'm not sure it's still here. I would have loved to show you that particular power bank. Okay. All right. Not to waste time. It's not here right now. So it used to be in my shelf here. So they share this stuff. They request for 1,000 pieces. They request for 5,000 pieces. And when we are buying bulk like that from Chinese companies, the discounts are very huge. They bring down the price so well. So you are making a lot of money. If they are bringing 5,000 pieces and all you calculate is 100 naira profit on each one, you've made 500,000 naira for yourself from that single purchase. If all you are calculating is 300 naira profit from each one, you've made 1.5 million from that single shipment. That is how company purchases work. That's how company purchases work. And it doesn't end. It doesn't end. A lot of people now know you. Whenever there is such a request, they reach out to you because these ones want to make money. They want to get a commission. So they stand as the middleman between the company and the agents. The agency, the China agency, which of course you are now the agency, okay, or the agent that can help them get their goods from China. So they begin to contact you left and right. Your DM is always busy with requests on how they want to send you money. People are asking you how they want to send you money. That's it. And I'm sorry I did not finish up with running an agency, okay? Included in running an agency is also working as an exchanger. People buy Chinese RMB every single day. They exchange yuan. They buy goods. Some people already communicate with suppliers on their own, okay? They have Chinese companies that they already speak with. So they already do this on their own. All they need is someone to help them pay. They don't have a Chinese account. Once you are running an agency, you already have your Chinese account whereby you can use to make payments. That's why we charge that much as 20,000 naira. So we can help you set up your Chinese accounts. Yes. So you begin to handle payments for them, all their payment solutions, and people request RMB in huge amounts, 20,000 RMB. RMB is the Chinese currency, by the way. Renminbi is also called yuan. So 20,000 yuan, 30,000 yuan, you're making that kind of sales every day. Come on, you're making well over a million naira every month from only exchanging Chinese yuan for individuals, businesses, companies, and groups. Then also included is the fact that you help people verify their WeChat accounts. They come to meet you whenever they need an Alipay account, whenever they want to get, maybe they need help with opening a 1688, navigating all these things. They always come to meet you. They always come to meet you. You are their channel. You are the source of the information, the solution to any China or importation problem. So I'll go through everything again. Pre-order, that is you starting out importing goods and selling in Nigeria. The usual way, you can use your money to bring in the goods, or you can run it as a pre-order where you collect people's monies, import it. It is very safe. by the way. It is very safe, nothing to fear. This is how we have been training and running for many businesses over the years, 4 years counting now. So the second one, you run trainings. The next, sea shipping, where you handle large items and all that. Then we now move on to the other two, running an agency, then company purchases. Company purchases. So you have something set before you right now. And don't forget, what caps everything that you have learned or that we shared in this training is the fact that you have a growing WhatsApp list. Don't take that out. Don't leave that out at all, because that is what will make all of this possible. That is what will make all of this possible. Your WhatsApp list is ever growing, because the customer you had about a year ago might not be there again today. He might have probably moved on to another type of business, or still be doing importation, but he's already working as an agent. Okay, so definitely he's not going to be coming back to you to help him buy goods. So you have to keep growing your WhatsApp lists. You have to keep, or the customer that was doing pre-order under you, buying 2 pairs of sneakers, 3 pairs of bags, that customer is already running her own pre-order on our WhatsApp status and getting her own customers, and she's working with another agent. So she's not going to come to you anymore. So you need a growing WhatsApp list. Like I said, send a message to get the WhatsApp growth app. How to move your contacts from 1 to 1,000. It is very explanatory. I tell you, you will understand and be able to implement it. If you've never practiced digital marketing before or content creation, you are going to, watching these videos will take you through everything and help you get grounded. Then the second thing you are going to do, you can do right now to take action, is that if you've not started importation at all, get in and ask. Just type importation business masterclass. Just type that in my DM, importation business masterclass. Okay, to get it. That one is just 5,000 naira, by the way. Just 5,000 naira. You're going to learn how to leverage on the Alibaba.com, 1688, Taobao, Pinduoduo platforms. You're going to learn how to master them, get the cheapest items, and bring them to Nigeria. Then the third thing to take action is, if you want to run an agency, it is just I tell you that 20,000 naira is way too cheap. By the way, those who have known us for the past 2 years know how much we've been charging for that. We hardly even train anyone to become an agent, because it seems like it's competitive. But come on, it's a large e-commerce, it's a large digital space. There's hardly any competition right now. You have your own customers, we have ours. So it depends on how you reach out to people. There are well over 10 million active people on the internet in Nigeria, and I don't think up to 1 million are doing importation yet. So there's still a large audience to reach. Okay, we have people in the universities coming out. We have youth corpers coming out, coming into the market and looking for what business to venture into. E-commerce is what everybody can do. So you have that leverage, and we are training you on how to run an agency. Be at the top of this game. You be in control, in charge of everything that runs as in the importation, in your importation sphere. Okay, then so those are the 3 call for action that you have right now. How to grow your audience on WhatsApp, 1 to 1,000 guaranteed. Okay, the structures, the strategy, the templates. There are even templates for you to use. You don't have to really think much. Just copy and paste the strategy. Then the second one, get a full course on WhatsApp on China importation. Just type importation business masterclass in my DM. Then the last one, running an agency. You can type run out. You just type what is it now? Okay, becoming a China agent. Yes, that's the theme of the course. Becoming a China agent. So type that in my DM if you want to take that course. So I believe you've learned a lot. Let me know what you think. Your comments, your questions, any further inquiries you have, or just a compliment as regards what you have learned in this course. Thank you for staying to the end of it, and there will be a bonus for you if you ask for any of these courses. Yes, within 24 hours of watching this video, there's going to be a bonus for you when you ask for any of these courses. My name is Tim Phillips, and I really appreciate your audience.